Alright, today is November 13th, 2013. It's 3:19 p.m. We're on Wells Street in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And as you can see, there are a lot of cars and not a lot of people on the sidewalks. The weather is 37 degrees with 15-mile-an-hour winds, so it feels with a wind chill of 35. Because of this extra cold, more and more people prefer to use automobiles as transportation instead of walking or biking or any other type of transportation because they would like to stay comfortable and out of the cold. What this does is increases traffic jams, increases emissions on the environment, and also increases the amount of time that people spend in cars. And that can also increase the amount of accidents, which obviously people don't like, and can also increase different types of ways that people try and find to spend money, like going to the malls or going out to go eat, because when it's really cold and really sunny, like today, people still want to go out and do things because it's sunny outside. It's not really bad weather, it's just very cold. So what people choose to do is go out and go meet their friends for lunch, or go out and go to the mall and go shopping, which stimulates the economy. And as a time like right now, where it's, November, December, people go Christmas shopping a lot, and that's one of their most favorite hobbies during the holiday season. Now, when it's December and November and it's not sunny and really cold, but it's pouring rain or pouring snow, less people are outside in general. More people want to stay inside. People tend to be in a bad mood when it's snowing or when it's raining because they don't necessarily like the rain or snow. So people stay inside. There's less cars on the streets along with less people. Now, when it's a day like this, there's something you can do to avoid increasing traffic jams and avoid bettering your chance of being in an accident, is to drive during times when people wouldn't be driving, like earlier on in the morning, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or late, maybe midday, like noon or 1, but 3 o'clock's right now, people are getting off work, and for the next 3 or 4 hours, there's going to be a lot of cars driving up and down the streets of Fort Wayne. Now, when it's warm and sunny, unlike today, like say July or August or September or May or April even, people like to go walking, people like to spend their time outside instead of their time inside because of the great weather that they have. Now, this also has to do with the economy and the environment, because the less time people spend driving around, more time people spend on their feet, less time they can spend, or the less amount of emissions are spread. 3 things that you can do to avoid spreading extra emission, letting off extra emissions when it's cold and you want to get to where you want to go, are you can carpool with your classmates, carpool with your commuter buddies, carpool with your work buddies, anything you can do to make sure that it even saves you gas as well. Other things you can do are, driving a hybrid car, or even, you can wrap up, put 2 or 3 different jackets on. You could bike to work. I know a lot of people don't want to do that, but if you're close enough, it's a good workout on top of getting your heart pumping, and doesn't cause any emissions, and you save gas out of it. Another thing about what we're looking at right now, we're seeing a lot of cars going. This is downtown. Another thing that we see up here on the right, we see our airport sign for Fort Wayne International Airport. Something interesting about that, during the holiday season, a lot of people fly in town or fly out of town to get away or come in to see family. This also obviously during Christmas season, prices for plane tickets are extremely high, and so but the airlines can get away with it because of the fact that people still want to pay to see their family, no matter what time of the year, or no matter how much money, no matter how much money it costs. Also, given the fact that, like I said, in December, November, January, it snows a lot. It's harder. Makes it harder on the planes to get to where they need to go if it's raining or snowing. Sometimes planes don't even take off because there's so much rain or snow. So this is just a small example of how a simple thing like the weather can affect so many different portions of our lives, and how we get around, how we see our family, what we do with our time, how we spend our money, etc., etc.